Welcome. This week on Bent TV, we go on a slight kink. To start, lip service, with a viewer asking for advice on a deviant sex versus message from a higher power conundrum. In Ladies Bring a Plate, the topic is sexual health. The panel discussed by whom, how and why sexual health should be discussed in all new and existing relationships. And to finish, we present the first segment pieced together from having allowed Lisa-Skye run around with our microphone at the Oz Kink Fest 2014.
Think before you speak.
I just got a little.
The last time I told you, when you told your mother and your mother told me that you told her the truth, but I told you not to tell me.
Welcome back to Lip Service on Bent TV, where we help you with your problems. Welcome back to my regular panellists, Nate and young Craig, and our guest panellist, Alexandra. Thanks for coming today. Now, I'm going to get straight into Nico's problems. Take me a little moment to read this one out, I'm afraid. It's quite a complex situation that Nico writes about. Nico's partner has wanted Nico, to willfully participate in what he would term deviant sex. So far, he's refused, but they've had intimacy, but I could tell that his partner was never fully satisfied. So 2 years ago, I agreed to engage in what he wanted. It was fun and exciting, and he enjoyed the attention that he got, and it was the first time he actually felt truly wanted by his partner. But several weeks ago, he had a dream, and he truly believes that it was a warning from God. Apparently, God visited him and told him he should not be participating in this deviant behaviour any longer, and he's now told his boyfriend, who's become very distant. The deviant behaviour is, in case you're wondering, I suppose you all are wondering.
Absolutely.
Spanking. So, what are we going to help Nico with here?
I think is he doing this behaviour because it sounds like initially he was doing it because that's what his partner wanted, rather than something that he wanted. Is that?
Yes, the partner wanted it. He went there and quite enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And then God came and said he shouldn't be doing it.
I mean, it's a hard one because if he's enjoying doing it and it's not so much that he's just doing it for his partner, then that's a different situation. So if the only reason his only motivations for doing it is that he thinks his partner wants to do that, then I think that's a little bit different as well.
He was doing it and enjoying it, but then God stepped in. And what should Nico do?
I don't know what to think of that. When God tells you not to do it, you should do it, I guess. I mean...
Have you ever been visited by God?
I have not.
No?
No. Maybe Tori Amos in a dream, right. Telling me, don't do that. Tori's visited, Kate Bush occasionally.
Yeah. So they're your equivalents.
They are,
right,
yes.
Right.
Just in dreams. But not God, no. Not for me.
Alexandra?
Look, Simon, I think it's really interesting that Nico says that it was the first time that he really felt desired by his partner, and now he's had this calling from God. So does he want to be kind of desired by his partner or desired by God? I think he's got a choice to make here between these two significant men in his life. Well, actually, God, he, she. Yeah, I think there's a choice for Nico to make.
I think so too. It's quite a predicament he's got. Final word of advice to Nico?
Yeah, no, I agree. I think decide basically which is more important or which you'll be more comfortable with.
And he's only spanking after all, really. I mean, when you talk about deviant sex, I can imagine a lot more deviant sex than just a bit of spanking here and there. Nico, get over it.
Well, it's funny you should mention deviant sex because I've been chatting with the sex therapist again, and I want to share some thoughts that she had.
Oh, please.
From her experience as a sex therapist. After 50 Shades of Grey, have you read the book? 50 Shades of Grey? Oh. It's coming out as a movie soon. I haven't read the book, but I'll probably go and see the movie. It's about a BDSM relationship with a very wealthy, powerful man and involves a young woman in his BDSM life. So the question is, do you think the book is setting a bad example, encouraging more BDSM type relationships?
Well, having not read the book, I can't really comment on that, but I do know that women enjoy the book a lot more than men. So it's appealing to women in some way. I'm not sure why, about that, but I don't think any book can be a bad example on culture, can it?
I think it's similar to that whole sort of mentality that video games cause people to go around and shoot people, like mass shootings and things like that. I think it's a similar kind of thing, and I don't think there's ever been any proven link with the two. So I don't think that and once, I haven't read the book either, so I don't really know too much about it, but I don't think that anything really is going to be making a significant impact in terms of encouraging people to do a behaviour.
I think the point is the inequality of the relationship that's described in the book, where the rich, powerful man draws the younger woman. I think she goes to work for him from the trailer of the movie I saw the other night. That's about as much as I know. And it's whether that's a bad example to be in the inequality of the relationship, I think. Is that a bad example to show?
I guess, Simon, we're hoping that these readers can make up their own minds and be adults and kind of make adult decisions about their own ethical boundaries, I guess. So this is a very powerful book, as you said, for women, and perhaps, from what I understand, quite liberating. So perhaps they're able to kind of read beyond those particular parts of that relationship, the BDSM stuff, and be more liberated by the other extraneous relationships in that book. It's a tough question, I think. It's a tough question. I understand what you're saying about the power imbalance, and I think it's something that, personally for me, I wouldn't ever want to promote as being something that is acceptable.
And it kind of links a little bit back to Nico's situation, I guess, doesn't it? When it's perhaps
inequality in relationships is always a little unhealthy, isn't it? You know, if someone's in the power position and someone's not, there's the problem. Therein lies the problem, I think.
If one's more wealthy or more
power in whatever way,
it might
if
be.
it's
And that's possibly what he gets off on. I don't know. This
S&M
particular book. Final words.
None.
That's good. No. A wise one, that one.
Yeah.
Closing words on this one.
Equal consenting couples in relationships where the power is equal. Let's go for it. You know, that's the beauty, I think. You know, when you've got that ideal scenario, that's great. That's fine.
Absolutely.
Nothing else to add. Thanks very much. You've been watching Lip Service. We'll see you next time.
Y'all need to watch under y'all damn nuts.
Hi, welcome back to another episode of Bet TV. This is Ladies Bring a Plate, not Ladies on a Plate, as much as I hope that would be the case. On the panel of women here, we've got Anne Kenneally, myself, Ginni Saraswati, Megsy Smith and Lisa-Skye. We're going to talk about sexual health. Now, we don't get to talk about this much when it comes to women out in the media, so I think it's a great opportunity for us to kind of dissect what's out there. I remember my first sexual health pack that I was given. I was emceeing a gig years ago at the Glasshouse Hotel, which is no longer, and they gave me a pack. And there was like a rubber glove and a dental dam. Me and my bestie at the time, she was kind of being a lesbo supporting me. We both blew up the glove. I'm like, what do you do with this? So I think I'm a little bit of a novice too, because I kind of, played around with them. You guys might be able to educate me.
Well, I'm still learning.
I get really shocked that people don't know about dental dams. Like, anytime I bust one out, people are like, oh, God, what's that? Or, oh, I've never used one of these. And I mean, sure, I've got a latex fetish, so maybe I'm a bit biased. But, yeah, I remember I was playing with a friend of mine and we were like, oh, this is so ridiculous. Oh, this really kills the moment. And, we got out the latex and we stretched it across her perfect vulva and we're like, wow, that's hot. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Good then. This is going to be fine. So yeah, safer sex can be really super awesome.
Can be super sexy.
But we don't. I guess there's a lot in the gay community, like as in man-on-man action, and in the like cis kind of woman-on-man action communities. There's a lot of knowledge and a lot of promoting of sexual health. Whereas with ladies in God, like we could get so much from banging each other, and not a lot is educated. Like there's no education about it.
On that front, Lisa, I think there is a conception out there that girl-on-girl sex is actually safe sex. That the chances of catching anything are very slim. I think there is
herpes, warts, chlamydia, gonorrhea.
It all happens.
It all does happen. It's still applicable to the ladies. Carly, what about you? What's your experience in sexual health?
Well, yeah, I was going to say very slim. Like, I must admit, I can't say that I really sleep around all that much. But I also don't think that matters. Like, even when you are with a partner for the first time, I can honestly tell you, in terms of the conversation being brought up, I'm the only one that's really brought it up. And it's only probably because I've had experiences in the past where, things have been like, touch and go, and you need to chat about these things. And it's only because I've had to talk about these things in the past that I've brought them up. But I've never been in the situation where someone has ever brought it up with me.
Jeez.
I think you sort of got to
And that's scary.
Yeah, but you've got to be proactive and sort of say, look, I need to go and sort of be really careful about these kinds of things and make sure I do have safe sex and all those kinds of things. Like I went for a checkup not too long ago, and I was actually pretty surprised. Didn't have any sort of issues or anything else like that. But it's like I remember when I got my checkup and had my blood tests done and everything else like that, the girl said, "Oh, here, I've got these brown paper bags for you." And I thought, "Oh, what are they?" She said, "Oh, it's lubes and all those sorts of things." I was just like, "Oh, party bags, cool."
Well, okay.
But I was thinking, it's just like, well, it sort of reinforces the message that you really got to try and be careful and really use sexual, really good things to sort of really stop sort of bad germs from being passed around.
Yeah. And it can be super fun. Like, safer sex can be awesome because you're talking about sex, and who doesn't love that? It's hot. And so you can also kind of dovetail into what you like. So, you know, you can be like, oh, well, when I'm using a dam, you can go a bit harder, whatever. And, some hot tips. Always, using lube on the underside, not the overside, with a dam, because then it feels better.
That would be awkward, wouldn't it, on the overside?
Just like, I've made that mistake.
This ain't working.
I don't like that taste.
Yeah, lube in the eye, not great.
That's sting.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. Depends what you use, right?
But it'll ruin any non-wax eyeliner you've got on.
Right.
I got waterproof eyeliner. Maybe I'm
There you go.
there.
But yeah, and also, if you're anything like me, you love having a love hand and a hate hand, so nails that are like short and then nails that are super pointy. You can still like finger girls with pointy nails. My dear friend Leah Incognito a few years ago was giving out this tip. So you put a small cotton bud on the tip and then a glove, and you can like finger away. Like I insist on people wearing gloves when they finger me anyway, because even with short nails, sometimes it's like, scratchy, why?
Wow.
Important life advice.
411 on
Exactly.
fingering.
So keep your manicure as long and claw-like as you want for destruction, and then for gentle fingering.
Can I ask you the question then? Have you found that people you have brought sexual health with up have been taken back or said that they've never had that discussion, if it's just been a woman that's been with a woman?
Yeah, very much. Yeah. We don't need to worry about that. Oh, really? A lot of the time, they know not to go like, you're being overcautious, because it's that kind of social contract of with sexual health. Often there's really no overcaution. So they're like, oh, good on you. Okay. How do we do this? Although I did give a girl in Berlin a latex fetish.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, she's
so
a
it's
dunker
spreading.
Afterwards. It's spreading.
Did you give her the lesson?
Sexual health is spreading.
Spreading.
Did you give her the lesson on fingering too, or was that just only
I
for
gave
us
her
tonight?
a lesson on fingering, all right.
Well, I feel so special. And I feel a lot more informed, and I could write a thesis about that now, Lisa. Moving on to things, having that conversation with someone, with my partners, I haven't had to because, we were all reasonably healthy. But I think it is a very awkward situation. Like it is, like you were saying, Carly, it is an awkward thing to say because, like we were talking before, like.
But when you say we're all reasonably healthy, like what is that? Did you give each other your results? Like
Okay, yeah, we'd always go and get it.
So So how do you start that conversation? Because that's a really interesting
thing.
It is.
How do you start that conversation? Because we all tend to add meaning to words here in society. I mean, that's just a natural thing.
And also judgment. It's like, they're monogamous and they've been in a long-term relationship, so they're clean, or they sleep around, so they're dirty.
Yeah.
But you don't know. So
it's a really harmful way of thinking. Yeah.
But I think sort of if you're going to start a relationship with someone, that you definitely want to go and say, okay, well, let's get checked out so we know that we're good to go, so to speak.
And also in a monogamous relationship, getting checked out isn't a tick, we can move on. So.
But do you have to be in a monogamous relationship anyway to really sort of know that you're clean? Or know that you're good?
There's no clean.
I think you sort of really have to do as a part of a regular activity, sort of just going through and getting yourself checked out. Doesn't hurt.
Doesn't. I think looking after yourself, your own health and your partner's health is obviously very important to the longevity of your relationship and for yourselves, really. I mean, you never know what will happen. Sometimes some people, you hear people sleeping around and they appear to be in a monogamous relationship, but it doesn't actually turn out that way, so.
Yeah. I think the biggest lesson for us here is raising awareness for it now within women-on-women relationships, because there is no awareness right now.
Talking about it in a fun, frank way.
Yes.
Sexual health. Make sure you do check up on your sexual health. Look after yourself, look after your partners, and look after those that you love. This is Ladies Bring a Plate here on Bed TV, signing off for another night.
Thank you for staying with Bent TV. Please visit our website, Twitter, YouTube channel and Facebook to find the different ways you can support Bent TV, provide feedback and become involved in supporting Bent TV. Back after this break.
Hi there, I'm Lisa-Skye and I'm reporting for Bent TV at Oz Kink Fest. In 3 words, what does fun mean to you?
Having good sex.
Oh, there's so many. Okay, so handcuffs, spanking, and hair pulling.
Fun. Daring. Different. And kinky.
Achieving an orgasm.
In 3 words, what does fun mean to you?
Pain.
Fun. I love honesty in people, loyal people, and just talking sexually wise. Fun was the orgasm. That was the funnest thing. But even being, I don't even know how to say that. I like being, well, I actually just got paddled over there, and that was quite nice. And wax. I love wax being dripped on me, so yeah.
Getting rocks off. Enjoyment, sharing, and being one with your partner. Very important.
Fun. Content, happiness, achievement, and a good result.
Human connection, learning.
Pleasure, Epicureanism, and of course consent.
Wonderful. You're the first person to say consent. Thank you.
Very welcome.
And in 3 words, what does fun mean to you?
Have more often.
I would agree with that too, yeah, definitely.
Sensual, understanding, and kink.
3 words. Okay. Pain, pleasure, and orgasm.
Pain, blood, and sex.
Laughter, excitement, and memories.
I'm the boss.
Fun, F-U-N, fantastic underwear, something nirvana. There we go.
Creation, art, and fashion. Fun, freedom, passion, and probably just being laid back, just happy, yeah.
Oh, finish. And in 3 words, describe what fun means to you.
Living, being awesome.
Trust, comfort, and does and count as a word? Damn. Trust, fun, and I guess responsibility.
Pushing your limits and making sure you're having a great time doing it.
Deviant, spontaneous. I want to say risk-taking. That's 2 words. So risky.
In 3 words, describe what fun means to you.
Pardon?
What fun means to you.
Fun means to me all of my things looking pretty in their places.
I don't know.
Oh, I can remember my greatest sexual... There was that time that we kissed at the tram stop. Oh. Sorry, I just remembered.
What about the time you gave me an orgasm in your shop? At the counter?
Professional.
While on the phone to the dispatcher's office?
I'm a multitasking femme.
Things. Biscuit. Alex family.
Wonderful.
I love you.
Thank you.
Pain, torture, and humiliation.
Pretty girls crying.
Beauty, freedom, love.
Crazy good times.
Safe, sane, consensual.
And one more. In 3 words, Kath, in 3 words, describe what fun means to you.
Fun? Laughter, heat, colour.
And do you want to talk us through your stall?
Certainly. This is all AB stuff, and I believe I'm the only one in Australia that makes AB.
And AB stands for?
Adult baby. So I have a complete range of adult baby wear. I also make leather and PVC outfits, and also pet play and pet outfits as well. So I have a wide range of, well, basically anything you want I can make for you. Slave outfits as well. Everything you'll see on the fashion parade gives you a fairly good idea of what I make and how I make it. And it fits every size up to 7XL.
Gorgeous. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Now, Tanya, I heard that you can check the potency of a vibrator by putting it on your nose.
Absolutely. So this product vibrates at around 1300 hertz. Not too fast, not too slow, and testing on the tip of your nose will give you the exact sensation. So do you want to try
Do me.
it?
Yeah.
So here we go.
Okay. More. Go higher. That is so straight.
It's an amazing product. Multi-purpose. You can use it for your backache as well as in the bedroom as an insertable. 100% medical grade silicone, which means the vibration will be carried to the very tip. The product can be warmed in the microwave before inserting for a really amazing sensation. Any lubricant, because it's 100% medical grade, any lubricant can be used with this product, as with all the Down Under Toys products.
Wonderful. And also dishwasher safe.
Absolutely, dishwasher safe. You can place it in the freezer, you can heat it on the stovetop in water before use. It's a wonderful multi-purpose product.
That's a hell of a dinner party. So that was Oz Kink Fest at Fitzroy Town Hall. I've been Lisa-Skye for Bent TV.
That's all the time we have for tonight. Thank you for watching. My name is Gavin Henderson. Please visit our website, YouTube channel, Facebook to keep in contact and support Bent TV.